I think to really understand what we're about, you have to appreciate that core product, the gel. It's more concentrated than a liquid, it's simpler than a solid, it's super portable, it goes right to work without diverting blood flow. From day one, GU Energy Labs has been focused on field testing and field results, because you see it right in front of you. You see it happening, it's unfolding. It's wonderful that my dad is a research scientist, because the first thing he does is collect data. And when people are so exhausted and so ravaged at the end of these endurance races that they're hooked up to an IV, you know that there's an issue. Drinks are good in that they empty the stomach quickly. Bars and solid foods are good in that they provide nutrients, but they both have limits to them. And so, as a research scientist, he just began to play around with formulations. And so through a series of reductions of that bar concept, he came up with simple and complex carbohydrates, amino acids, muscle buffers, electrolytes. And since it wasn't a powder, it was a gel. We would mix GU, this energy gel, in a KitchenAid mixer. Because there wasn't a whole lot of packaging options at the time, we'd use Ziploc bags. Here's your test product, let us know what you think of it, give us some feedback. It was gooey by nature, and so people would start referring to it as that gooey stuff. You know, can we have some more gooey stuff? And so when she wasn't having stomach distress because she's put solid food in there, when she's happy, when she wants to hang out after the race and dance and party and hang out with friends, we know that we were onto something. And you don't have to destroy your muscles, providing you can supply the right nutrients at the right time. Challenge is to make all those things taste good.
We really approach the flavor science from a purposeful standpoint. So we're looking at challenges that athletes have from flavor fatigue. What type of weather they're exercising in. Is it going to be really hot? We want to have options for them. Are they exercising, during winter time when it's really cold and hard to get out of bed, and maybe the chocolate outrage will give you an incentive to get out the door. What problem are we solving for them? Or is it just another fun flavor? And sometimes fun is really important, right? Because you want to have fun when you're dedicating hours and hours of exercise.
And it was in 1996 where we brought production here to Berkeley with a single machine in a room not much larger than this office. But we're always experimenting, we're always challenging ourselves. Through that process, we learn a ton.
Some of the tools that I feel I'm very fortunate to have at my doorstep is being able to make the product in-house and having a team of food scientists and developers and production on site. It takes your quality to the next level.
Everybody here at GU is an athlete in some way, shape, or form, whether they're walking a 5K, whether they're winning Western States, whether they're riding the Tour of California, whatever it is, they're hiking mountains, slaying volcanoes. We have so many different athletes in this office.
And so we have a tagline that we like to use called "Go for it." Just just break on through and do it. Just give it your best.
The foundational athlete is Brian's sister, Laura Vaughan, who was running Western States and long endurance events like that in the early 90s. John Stamsted, the pioneer of solo 24-hour racing. And then more recently, we have Jeff Kabush, Sonia Looney, Rennie McCarfray, all sorts of world-class athletes that help us refine and better our products. Because at the end of the day, we're all about creating products that allow athletes to have their best personal performance, whatever that may be. That's our goal.
The next 25 years for GU will be very interesting. We're learning so much more about human physiology, but if we take a look at the human body as that engine, there are so many possibilities.